He was the. It was funny because I think in our group chat he was asking, he was like, "Should I wear hard candy elixir? Should I wear Aventus
Yes.
Absolute?" I'm like, "What's the part?" It was like me and my bunch of coworkers. I was like, "Oh, all the nurses, huh?" I was like, "This," and I was like, "Migs, you're going to the bar. A lot of drinks are going to be taken, and when you're wearing this, we'll find out who's a fan of the Migs."
Are we live? We are fucking live. What? Dashwell coming with the beanie. Oh,
Throwback.
oh.
Throwback.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the FragZaddy Show. I'm your host, Mr. Bronze. You see Clint Antron down there, my government name, but I got my boy right here, Mr.
Splashwell, also known as Stashwell, but since you know what I do, we calling ourselves Splashwell.
Yeah,
From
man.
going on forward.
It's finally chilly. It's finally chilly. It's finally cold in Houston consistently, maybe like more than like 3 days. So we in the winter rigmarole. So that means it's hoodie season for us, and we all in Houston, we got to enjoy as much as we can because this doesn't last too long. So, but yeah, man. All right, so we're gonna be covering center of the day, and after that we'll do our weekly pickups. And then we do our what are we calling it? Is this stash or trash or splash or trash?
You know, we're gonna call it Splash or Trash this week, just to keep the theme going, and
Keep it
we'll go
going.
from there.
Yeah, man. All right, sounds good. And then we'll have our featured segment. Well, actually, yeah, our trending topic is going to be the fragrance community. Is it too influence driven now? And then after that, we got the top fragrance rolls for the holiday gatherings. So without further ado, man, before we get started, let's talk about last week. Our well, it was we was hanging out and it was the Cracker Nuts anniversary party, man. I had a good time, man, and I was rocking that ATH Notorious. Performance was, man, I love it. And after that, I needed to get I'm in a search for more of the projecting monster to compliment grabber because the next day it was at a birthday party. I was rocking a BDK, but I didn't get no compliments.
That's a swar.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be a compliment getter. And it was cool outside, but all right, it's cool, it's whatever. But now I'm kind of like I'm on the journey to get like maybe I'm thinking like 4 more of that type of performance, that type of projection. But yeah, it was a good time, Dan. You want to speak on
Yeah, party was a blast. We had a good crowd. Everybody was having a good time. Clint Bronze was up there. I was just like, dang, he's out. I ain't hung out with party wise with
party wise? Yes.
in a minute. So I didn't know if he was gonna leave like jet out early. So I was trying to like just try to do all my troubleshooting. I was like, let me go hang out. But I think as far
You
as when
close
he
it
was rocking
down.
the Notorious, yeah, when you were rocking the Notorious, I think I was your main compliment getter. I was like your hype man. I'm just like the whole time, God damn it, Clint, you smell good. Shit.
Man, appreciate that, man. Yeah, your homegirl, I mean, she said your scent was stronger. You know, that was the end of the night. So I was still smelling myself. I was just like, wow, that's good.
Yeah, I think what I had on, I didn't let the crowd or the viewers know. So last Wednesday, I wore a layer. It was both by the House of Inicio. Actually, let me go get that right now.
Yeah. That's a good combo, man. Especially that cold weather.
Yes. So my combination layer for the night was Oud for Greatness and Can't Get Enough. So of course, Oud for Greatness, you're gonna get that oud, that woodsy, all that stuff. Can't get enough. So you get some of that floral, that rum, all that stuff. Layer it together, boom, like magic. Magic on your chest, glistening, just radiating around the whole club. But yeah,
Yeah.
I felt like I felt like I sprayed a lot, but I couldn't smell it. Maybe I got nose blind because it was all glistening on my
Yeah.
torso and my tummy, like how Clint says it. But that Notorious, I was smelling that shit from afar. I was just like, damn, Clint, you smell good.
Man, that's one of the things I think why collectors want to have a wide range of variety, because for reals, Like I don't want to use Notorious all the time because I don't want to lose that. I'm afraid to get the nose blind. I'm loving it so much that I don't want to use it all the time. Is that if that makes sense? You know, I want to have that good rotation. So yeah, that's my thing, man. I can see why people have a big collection. Is like today, my scent of the day. We can go ahead and segment to that. My scent of the day is Blue de Chanel exclusive. Man, when I sprayed it on today, I was like, man, I was feeling myself, dude. It's a panty dropper. I was just like, God dang. It hits me every time. And I don't use it all the time. I want to put that on heavy rotation because I don't want to lose that same reaction that I get every time. I don't want to get it to play it out. So like that background collection of yours, I see why we get those, or why people get a big amount of a collection because they don't want to get tired of their favorites.
I know, it's like sneakers. You got to have a different pair of kicks all the time. You can't be rocking you can't be rocking 3 pairs and think you're Gucci. Am I right or am I right?
Facts.
You need 30 in rotation, even though you don't
Yes,
need 30.
for reals. And we've been there. Definitely on the sneaker tip, yes. But yeah, Dan. So what's your scent of the day?
So for scent of the day, I actually did another layer. Today I actually bought another fragrance on Reddit this time. I won't tell you what it is. When it arrives, I will do it's also going to be a blind buy. So I am not going to mess with it until the next episode. No Dre, no Snoop. But the scent of the day is from the house of Louboutin, both of them, and it is Les Sables Roses. I think I talked about this last week, right? And Symphony.
Ooh. Wait, you
Yeah.
said you layered those?
Yeah. So but when I
Wow.
was talking about when I bought a new fragrance today, the seller, he brought this up. He's like, "Hey, throw these two together and let me holla at me." So I was like, "All right, let me go try it out." Splash, 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 and I was like, "This, yo, whoa!"
Man.
I was like, "I gotta try this out in public." But I was I was working in my office, and I was just like, "Damn, I smell good."
Man. All right,
Yeah, you get
I
the
gotta try
rose,
that.
the oud, the darkness, and then you get that vibrant grapefruit from the symphony. When you put them together, oh
Yeah.
my god.
So okay, so did you layer it or did you put like one scent on one side of the?
I actually did the layer. I think next time I'm gonna try shadowing, which is what you were just mentioning, where you just put one fragrance on one side and the other fragrance on the other, and
Yeah,
then you just let the
aroma.
scent, yeah, just float in the air together.
Man. So okay, does it matter for that particular combo? Does it matter which is the base layer?
For me, anything with the bass, I always put the heavy notes at the bottom. So of course I did the Sabas Roses because it's very oud based. So
Okay.
it's gonna be the foundation, and then I layered the symphony on top, even though it is an extrait and they both like last forever. But my
God.
rule of thumb is always put in the deep bass notes at the bottom and then put in
Okay.
like the more top note softer sense at the top.
Okay. Man, I'm trying to imagine what that smells like.
It's good, dude.
Man.
I think you need to come over sometime and be some friggin' Breaking Bad chemist and just try to put
Yeah.
um layers together and come up with our own concoctions.
Yeah. Man, I think one of our next episodes I want to talk about layering because really I'm not there yet. I want to enjoy each fragrance by itself because whatever like the perfumer or whatever the house, I feel like they put so much into that, so much work into one particular bottle, and then I feel like I don't want I feel like it's almost a disservice, but at the same time it's almost like being a DJ, you know, like there's like a one like really good dope track and then you mix it up with another dope track. I mean both of them like was, you know, had work put into them, But then yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's like
blend
making
it
a
together.
mashup, like on the at the club when I just got two different songs and just blend them together, and it's like you just make something magical.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying too, because it's like you don't want to take the hard work that the person did, but at the same time, it's like it's pretty cool too. Because what's if you're rocking like imagination? Everybody wears a imagination, and then you just throw something on top of it where they
You
smell the
stand
imagination,
you
but they
stand
smell
out.
something else, and you stand
Yeah.
out, and you're like unique. So
Yeah,
that's why I
there you
think a lot
go.
of people just do the layers because they're just like
Yes.
when people ask you what you're wearing, even it's like if you're wearing niche stuff, it's already hard for them to know what it is. But then if you layer it, you just made it even more hard because they're just like, I don't know what the fuck none of these is.
Like,
And then
who
you're just
are
like,
you? What is this? That's
I'm
true.
wearing it's like I'm wearing SpongeBob and Cool Water.
Yeah. But I guess it's also, I mean, it's part of being a collector too, you know, like experimenting the fragrances. And it's already objective, right, to each person's pH balance. And then so like, you know, when you're mixing it up and experimenting, yeah, it was like, oh man, this smells good on me. Try it yourself. Like it might not smell good, or it might even smell way better than me. So yeah, that's what's really dope about being a fragrance collector. So yeah, man.
Exactly.
All right, man. So weekly pickups. Move on to that. I'll go first. This came in today. I got the Aqua di Perfuma.
Parma.
Parma. Man,
Aqua de
I am
Parma.
Aqua di Parma, Colonia El Perfumo. Let's see. It's actually small. It's a 50 ml. It's cute. Got it. It's from Gemma Shop on Black Friday. I don't know why it was on my wish list, and I can't remember how I got it on my wish list. And I was
Yeah, I was
trying to
about
look
to
back on
ask you. I
my
was like, what drawn you to that?
yeah. I think it's one of the like the summer type scents. I want to put my vibrato and maybe like 2 or 3 more hot summertime fragrances on rotations. Hopefully this is good. I'll do taste smell tests in our next segment. So let me know what you got. What's your latest pickup?
All right, let's see. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost count, but I'm like dead ass. But I think it was
I'm
a
gonna keep
Black
on.
Friday or was it Black Friday? One of these days, I went on Harwin, so I went to Trendsetters and Exclusive Mart. So when I went to
Shout out to
Trendsetters, shout out to them. Like you know what, dupes and clones and all that. Show love to them. They all matter. So
yeah.
bam, first thing I got was Nitro Elixir, banger. So this is
Mm,
one's I haven't worn this one yet. I checked out the notes. I smelled it over there. So this is pretty much an interpretation or clone of if you ever smelled YSL Myself Absolute, the silver bottle.
okay.
So it's like the newest YSL Myself line, the Absolute. This is their interpretation of it. It does smell pretty similar to that. So I'm probably gonna rock this one tomorrow. It's a really good scent. I'm more of a Le Parfum guy, the matte colored bottle, but yeah, the Absolute from Myself, touch, top notch.
Mm.
Second one I got was it French Avenue Royal Blend Nero?
Ooh, yeah, that man, that's bougie. Boozy.
Yeah, this thing is boozy and bougie all together. So it gives you that
Yes.
angel share DNA and gives a little bit more sweetness to it. I remember, I think it's like the cinnamon or they just like some type of, it's probably the cinnamon or something. They just made it more gourmand where it's just like, I remember when I first, like last smelled, I was just like, man, this smells like something. I just couldn't think of it, but I had to
Yeah.
go get it because it drawn me back.
Nice.
And the next one, we're staying in the house of French Avenue. And this is called, what was it? Ghost Spectre.
Bam. Okay,
This one's a
okay.
bang. Yeah, this one's also
Yeah,
a banger
yeah.
too.
The bottle's crazy.
Yeah, it's like look at that bullet going through.
Yeah.
The reason I was drawn to this and ended up buying it, it did smell familiar because it was something I had in the past that's not no longer in my collection, and it's from Nishane Ani. I didn't have Ani, I had Ani X, but of course, it's the same DNA family. So when I smelled this, I was like, this smells familiar. It's Nishani Ani's their interpretation of Ani. So it's a like gourmand vanilla lemon. So it's like a what do you call it? Like a lemon pound cake. type of scent.
Okay. Man,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
smells
a
really good.
win-win. It's like, you had it, not, you don't have to like pay, the higher price, and you can get that the alternative. It's like a win-win.
Yeah, and then I remember I had that scent in the past, so when I smelled it, I was like, "Man, this is freaking familiar." And then when I
Right.
looked up the notes and I saw the comparability and I saw Ani, I was like, "Oh." So I was just like, the accuracy is right there. It's like, shit, 85, 90. So I was just like, "Sign me up." I loved it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And then the next one I got was from the house of Roja Parfum, and it is Saweetie Oud.
Oh man. That's what when we went to Saks Fifth, that's the one that stood out to you.
Yeah, that one and what was the other one? Amber Oud. I actually got that. That's coming in
Okay. Well, is that the one
this
that I
weekend.
liked?
I think you like. Wait, let's see.
Was that the it was like
Sweetie had more
nutty.
of the gourmand feel to it with
Yeah.
the little splash of oud to it.
So is that the
Oh,
one
I think you
or
did like Sweetie.
yes, okay. That's the one. Damn. Hell yeah.
I'll make you a little decant.
All right, cool.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
all the hard work you put
Yeah, man. Appreciate
in
that,
this
man.
show,
Appreciate
man. It's
yeah.
the least I can do.
Man.
I'll Venmo you later.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's all yours, bro.
Cool, cool.
All right. Next, this is a double. It's from the house of Aaron Terrence Hughes and
Mm.
Blue Fever
Okay.
and Riviera Maya.
Okay, what is Blue River? What does that have?
Blue Fever.
Blue Fever.
It's more of a freshie. Their take on freshie.
Okay, okay.
One of the guys that I usually buy fragrances from, his name's Eric. He lives out like near the Memorial area, like Beltway 8, Clay Road. If you're from H Town, you know what I'm talking about.
It's my old stomping grounds.
Yeah, he lives out in that area. So I bought this from him. Like he pretty much nailed it on the head where he said it's pretty much like their take on like Sedley and I forgot what other. It's like some other freshies like just adding this something and Sedley. I noticed the Sedley vibe to this, very
Okay.
citrusy, like Sprite feeling. Beautiful. So I was just like, and I just sold my Sedley like a couple weeks ago. So I was like, all right, I need to
So
replace it with the
it's similar. Is there like a twist to it?
It's just as fresh. I feel like it's a little bit cleaner. It's not as screechy as how Sedley is,
Okay.
and you know how ATH fragrances are. You know the performance is gonna last much longer than how
Yeah.
Sedley is. So I'm looking forward to trying out. Of course, it's like a spring summery scent. So I was like, I might try it on the house, turn the heater up so I can see how it feels when you wear it in warmer conditions. So
Yeah.
I look forward to that. And
Hell
the other
yeah.
one is Riviera Maya,
Okay. And
another
what
from
is
the ATH
what
house.
is
Let's see. Can you pull up the notes? I'll pull up the notes
yeah.
too. Let's see.
What is it
It is
called?
a freshie though. Riviera Maya.
Yeah.
I know like some of these like influencers and people on here like they practice their notes and stuff and reading whatever. I'm like, not me. I'm like,
I
we're
know.
gonna
We
learn
looking
this
it
thing.
up. All right.
Yeah,
So
go for
yes,
it.
lime, blood mandarin, a sweet orange, sea salt, banana, melon, pineapple, coconut, amber, sandalwood, peppermint on the base. Okay, so yeah, the accords is sweet, fruity, amber,
Yeah.
salty,
My
citrus, tropical,
I
marine,
feel like it's
green,
a
ozonic.
it's like a citrusy amberic blue fragrance.
Okay,
Yeah.
huh,
So
nice.
sort of, yeah. It gives like that you get the aquatic in that. I think that's what I
Yeah,
like about it.
it's
I
so
already got a
funny,
couple of
man. Like, yeah,
aquatics.
the pickups has been we got some of the like summertime, springtime fragrance.
I feel like this is the best time if you're gonna buy fragrances, buy the opposite season. So
Yes,
everybody's trying to
yeah,
get rid of their spring summers to get their
right.
winters. So go get all your summers
There you
now, and then
go.
when summer hits, you buy all the winters.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how it goes.
And then the last one, I've been like had this on pre-order. I've been waiting on this for a while. It's from the house of Celine, and it is Black
Mm,
Tie.
dang. Did that complete your collection of Celine?
So I have three now. So this was number three. My first one was Dan's Perry. I don't know if we talked about that. I got it on my birthday in Vegas. Really good scent. It gives me like birthday cake, like that kind of that scent to it.
Okay.
Vanilla, like that's the scent. The other one was called what was the other one? It's right behind me. Parade. It's like another vanilla. It's very soft, florally type scent. And then this one is just this is pretty much the Captain America of the group of my Avengers.
Jeez.
Yeah,
What?
this was out for a while. This has been sold out on Celine for a minute, so I got on the waiting list. I got notified that they're back in stock, so I went ahead and bought me one.
Which one is that called again?
Black tie.
Black tie. All right. So the notes. Oh, okay. It's just straight up vanilla, orris, cedar, musk, and moss. And the chords is powdery, vanilla, iris, woody, earthy, musky, mossy, sweet.
Yep.
Man.
It's good stuff. It's one of those like, well, when you want to dress up and go out. So you come by, Clint. I'll check that out. You'd be like, ooh, I might have to get this too.
Yeah. Pause.
But yeah,
No.
I was like, damn, I'm not on it. I'm not on it today. Hey, yo, I just said I'm not on it. I'm like, what are we doing here, Dan? I'm like, this is not it's the winter season.
It's the winter season.
Hoodie season. Cold. It's like this is changing, man. The weather's changing, and then my fucking all that. I was like, damn, man. But that's my pickups.
Nice
for the week.
Man, beastly as always. All right, man. So next is our splash or trash segment. I hope I don't have to trash this pickup that I just got. Yeah, I got my arm already rolled up too.
I'm making sure.
Yeah,
I'm making sure that my layer from earlier today is not in the way.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm good.
All right.
You go first.
All right. I shall. So Aqua di Parma. Here we go.
Intro.
Ooh, this is very citrus. I'm liking it. It's, you know how there's a lot of citrus fragrance out there that gets kind of pledgy, like that Versace Eros energy. People were hyping it up. Yeah, but when I smelt it, I'm like, man, that's straight up pledge. Yeah, this one is very citrus. I heard on the dry down, I did remember like when it dries down to like a woody fragrance. It's bad. I want to say like lemon droppy almost.
Just like Eros energy.
But yeah, not that pledgy kind, but all right, yeah, man. I want to see how this goes like performance wise.
What's the oil on it? Is it like glistening on your?
Yes, it is glistening.
It's okay. I see it. Okay.
See a little bit.
Is it a EDP? Is it an extract? Yeah. Does it say?
EDP.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, man. This is
so far so good.
So far so good. We'll see. I guess maybe
end of the show.
At the end of the show, we'll see. Yeah. Whew. All right. Cool. Splash, what you got?
All right. So I just got this in the mail about like an hour or so ago, and it is from the house of Gissah, and it's called Marvo.
Is that Japanese or?
It's one of those Middle Eastern brands.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you look this way, those two tall ass bottles back there, it's from the same family.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Yeah. So the green one is Imperial Valley. And then this one right here is La Luna. And now Gissah is now added to the family of my collection.
How do you spell that?
Gissah.
Okay, I see it.
But for some reason, it's not on Fragrantica.
It is.
But if you go on, is it Gissah or Marvo?
Marvo.
Not Marvo.
I have Imperial Valley Gissah.
Yeah, that's Imperial Valley right there.
Oh, okay.
The green one.
But the one that you got is Marvo?
Yeah, if you go on Google, there's another site similar to Fragrantica. I think it's called Perfumo or something like that. Like if you pull it up,
okay,
they'll have the notes. It's pretty high rated.
Okay.
Let me see.
What's it called?
Gissah Marvo, Marvo. For the website?
Yeah.
It's Parfumo, Parfumo. It should be on your Google search. That's the name of the website.
Parfumo. Okay.
You found it?
Yes.
I was like, Clint, are you using Internet Explorer?
I know.
Are you asking
Ah,
Jeeves?
I, I'm all thinking. I'm gonna be showing my age, man. Netscape.
GeoCities?
Yeah, man. Okay, Parfumo. I'm okay. Parfumo.com. Parfumo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm there, but let me just type in Marvo.
There you go.
It's not pulling up. Is it pulling up for you?
Yeah, I'm on it right now. Pause. Hold on, I'll send it to your phone.
All right. Let's see.
There we go. You should get it.
Okay. Well, damn. I was just looking on my phone. Okay, it is the black bottle. All right. So the top notes are pink pepper, bergamot, grapefruit, lemon. The middle notes are pralines, saffron. Base notes cedarwood, patchouli, and tonka bean.
Dude, this matches my fit, bro.
I know.
Oh man, this is my ski mask goon shiesty fragrance right here.
Okay, man.
So I never smelled this ever, but when I went on the website, I guess this is Gissah's interpretation of Tigar.
Hmm. Okay.
So
When I
that
was
got me a
reading the
little
notes,
that got me pretty excited.
and speaking of Tiger, I saw was that on the market from your collection?
Yeah, I actually sold Tigar yesterday.
Dang.
It was always one on my list, and then when I finally got it, I was like, you know what? Let me do a side by side just to see how good it is to vibrato.
Yeah.
Vibrato won for me, bro. So
Damn.
I was like,
There you
I had
go.
I
Let
had
it
to
get
let
out.
that go.
Yeah.
Pause. I still loved it, but it's like that the performance on that like faded away like that. So I was like, I
Okay.
don't need
There
it
you
no
go.
more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe this one will be a good replacement.
Uh.
Like for anyone that's never seen a Gissah fragrance, their atomizers are crazy. I don't know if you've seen one. I don't know if you've ever seen it before.
See, it look like a hairspray.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, it's like fucking hairspray. You ready? All right, here.
Yeah.
Let's see how it smells. It smells good so far. Okay, I notice I get some of the Tigar in the back
Mm.
with a little bit of Middle Eastern twist. I don't think there was oud in there or anything. I think it's
No, there
probably
there wasn't no oud. There was
let me see what other let me go. I have it up also. The other note,
saffron.
the saffron. Let's see. Oh, it's probably all the saffron, the patchouli, the cedarwood. Yeah, I think it's the earthy side of the base notes that like
That you're
you
picking up.
smell. So it's like a earthy Tigar so far from what I'm smelling.
Mm.
So far so good. It's not too bad. So we'll let
Okay.
this dry down as well, and we'll see how everything goes at the end of the show.
Nice. You just ordered it online, or you got your plug, or
This dude had it on Reddit. Oh, I saw.
okay.
So this was not too bad. I think he was letting this go for like 110,
Yeah.
115. Good thing about Geese is they're not too expensive. It might have been 110 to 120 ish. So I was like, let me go get it. And if I don't like it, I can probably get it back, at least sell it for almost what I paid for. Geeses are pretty
Yeah.
popular too, so they tend to like if you post it up, you tend to get it sold pretty fairly quickly, especially
Nice.
because they're not sold at many retailers out here. You got to order it like in those Middle Eastern websites, or sometimes Joma Shop would have these. They have some Gissah items at Joma Shop, but I don't think they have Marvo. Marvo's a pretty rare item to get at the moment, or at least buy in the States.
Right, right.
But yeah, we'll test that bad boy out and see
Sounds good.
if it's splash or trash.
Ash.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, man. So our next topic is the fragrance community too influencer driven now? Meaning there are a lot of influencers. Like if you go like in TikTok, there's hundreds of fragrance influencers. And yeah, I remember back in the man, a few years back, like even I mean, all the way back from Jeremy Fragrance, I would always go on and off, and I see some of these people that still been around. Man, I forgot the names. I can't think of top of my head. The one guy, I don't know if he works out a lot. The white dude, he's kind of buff. He's been around for a while, a long time. But yeah, I mean, like what I was saying, there's a whole bunch now, and there's young people, and then there's old people. It's all across the board. I kind of like the old people actually, like the perfumer guy, um, the the niche collector. They have like a lot of knowledge. But what do you think, Dan? I mean, like with TikTok, there's so many people on there now that are quote unquote influencers.
I feel like, yeah, there is a lot more now just because the opportunity just to express your thoughts on these fragrances is becoming more prevalent. Just as far as, especially with this community, it's just constantly expanding and growing. And I feel like all the influencers, like they have so many different influencers for different demographics and stuff like that. So, like the
That's
guys you
true.
mentioned, I like those guys, like the niche guy and all them, just because they go in depth and more. Some of the fragrances you don't really always hear about all the time. So it's just
Right.
like it gets to open up your eyes to seeing what else is out there. There's always the same popular folks that's on like TikTok or YouTube and all that, and then
Yeah.
sometimes you can tell they're probably being funded by the sponsors, or they're posting videos because they know certain topics generate revenue rather than
That's right.
trying
Yeah.
to just go like left box and try to just go on a different avenue and try to open people's minds to new and different fragrances that some houses may not get recognized for. Sort of like when like I'm always gonna refer back to DJing. It's like as a DJ, don't you know? It sort of feels like it's our duty sometimes when we're at the club to try at least try to break new records for the audience, so they don't keep hearing the same stuff, and then just try to prep them for like new stuff they might be hearing in a couple months
That's
down the road that they're gonna
true.
end up liking. So it's just I feel like it's similar with the cologne.
That's true. Yeah, because you see I don't know, like if you look up, you'll see like on YouTube, there's always every release label is like, oh, it's beast. It's like a must buy. Yeah, it feels like music for reals. It's like I don't want to hear Bad Bunny. I mean, but Bad Bunny is cool and everything, but it gets played out.
Or play a new one that hasn't been released yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like it's all about just like breaking records or breaking out new records or just putting your audience on to new sense that or new houses that's never been recognized. Is like how are you gonna expect some of like the just like the whole industry just to keep blowing up and just getting bigger if you're not like expanding other people's scent palettes, or if they just think like everything is only Creed and Parfums de Marley and things like that, when there's
yeah,
like some of these new houses that could be dropping bangers and you may never ever know because they're just never
yeah.
talked about.
Do you think these influencers get like a lot of like a bad rap? Like you said, some. I mean, we really don't know what goes behind the scenes, but uh, I feel like in the community, a lot of people kind of discredit them because they feel like that they're getting paid to hype things up.
Some stuff is like blatantly obvious where like you see like some influencers that they're just like they keep throwing out the name Joma Shop in their posts and stuff like that. They're like, hey, I
Yeah,
got the newest Joma Shop release. You're just like, or it's just like
yeah,
they're always pushing some clone company their newest product. I don't knock it because you don't know what's being done behind the scenes. I was like, man, get your bag, because I was just like,
yeah,
you're in this platform for a reason, and it's just like you're there also to make something out of like what your passion is. But at the same time, I was like, if I was in that position, like I would probably be sponsoring some of this stuff too. But at the same time, I would try to also make entirely different posts, like introducing people to new stuff, sort of like, oh, back to
yeah.
DJing again. I'm like, hey, yo, let me pull out the B-sides.
Right. It's funny because there was that post that you showed me about that one that was at Rayhan, and then there's this one guy. It was on Facebook. He was saying he was kind of discrediting influencers about glazing, hyping up this Rayhan, and he bought it himself and he loves it. Basically, he was saying his opinion was more validated because he doesn't get paid to review. I mean, it might be true, but at the same time, it's almost contradictory because the influencer was saying that
And
it's
it
a good
influenced you
fragrance.
to end up buying that fragrance to test it out. So it's just
Yeah,
it's like you wouldn't have found out about it if it wasn't for those influencers just
yeah,
spamming your
it's
timeline.
yeah.
His interpretation is like, I liked it because I liked it. I didn't like it is because, or it's not because they liked it that I liked it. It's one of those. I liked it because I bought it, I smelled it, and I actually was a
And I
fan of
didn't
it.
get paid for it, so
And
I'm
I didn't
more
get paid
legit.
for it, and they did not influence me. That's maybe his take.
Yeah, so yeah, people are funny like that. All in all, influencers' job is to like bring it to the forefront. Like what you're saying, bring it back to the DJ. You got to play what the people like, but also once in a while break some records that they haven't heard, show some exposure. That's all it is with these influencers. They're just giving us an exposure, but it's at the end of the day that we have to like do our own research as well. I think the best combination, yeah, like I listen to, I check out influencers, but then I also do my research. And also like with the redditors or redditor, like people like that guy on Facebook, hearing their opinions, the community's opinions, kind of like you gotta pull that intel in with whatever the influencers showcases, and then it's up to you to go ahead and buy it and judge for yourself. This one is a blind buy. I mean, I said I kind of like the blind buys. Yeah, no one's gonna get mad if I don't like it. That's on me. But
And you give a true, honest response to your viewers. So it's not like you're going there with a scripted answer. I was like, oh, this one from blah blah is like, these notes are so spectacular. I think you should get it. And
yeah,
then, like, if you go on a blind buy, your reaction, whether it's good or bad, it's gonna be authentic, and they're gonna read your emotions or just the look on your face, and they can
right,
tell if you're gonna like something or not.
yeah. So that it's true. I mean, I don't think it's ever gonna stop the influencer world now. People are getting their bag, but at the end of the day, yeah, you should like do your own research. I know like there's some fragrances that like, okay, let me check it out, like let me see what the hype is about. I'm like, man, it's like I don't get it. It's like are they just hyping it up? But like what that guy said in Facebook, he said it's all subjective. So it's just like, yes, it's obviously subjective, man.
It's all, yeah. Everybody has their own nose palette. It's like not everybody's scent or nose is gonna be the same. But I
Right.
can't front though, because the Rayhan that he was talking about was the Aquatica, which is supposed to be a inspiration or dupe of Virgin Island water.
Yes.
So I'm actually, if I'm free this weekend, I'm probably gonna go up there to what's that place? Exclusive
Exclusive.
Mart, and
Okay.
add that to my collection just because I am a
Wait,
fan.
I thought you had Virgin Island water.
I have
I think,
Virgin Island water. Hold on.
and I think you gave me like a small
Yeah, I
sample.
gave you that little decant. But
Yeah.
yeah, I have it.
There you go. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's right
It's
here.
almost gone.
It's almost gone. I bought it like hella partial, like right there or
Yeah.
whatever it was. But the knock on this actual fragrance is the longevity is straight ass cheeks. Like
Mm.
you can spray this on within like an hour and a half, it's already gone. But the scent is lovely. It's just like a boozy coconut, like pina colada mojito type island smell. Like this is perfect for the summer. But yeah, summertime, spray this on within an hour or so, it's already starting to fade away. So I want to see how Rayhan's Aquatica, or I think that's what it's called, how well their projection is on it. And I don't have anything from their house anyway. So I was like, you know what? Let me go add that. Let me go add that to my collection. So if I do get it this weekend, maybe I'll do a segment of side by side and see which is how they
Yeah.
compare and which one I like at the end. Maybe I won't even, maybe when I do buy it, I won't even like go in depth and like smell it. That way
Okay.
I can get a more pure reaction to it.
Yeah, man. So like yesterday, I went to past couple days. HEB by my house. They have like a they opened up a fragrance store. I forgot what it's called. I think you told me something about that. Some store, I don't know. Maybe in
Oh,
Facebook, people were saying like, "Oh yeah, there's a fragrance store that's gonna be opened, and they have it in HEB." They have the Arabian Middle Eastern colognes. And then yesterday I went to Ulta because I was thinking, man, I wanted to try if they had the ivory, Valentino ivory.
the white bottle?
Yeah.
I need that. I heard it's good.
Yeah. I heard it's limited, but I was looking for it. They didn't have it. And, I was trying all the fragrances over there, the designer fragrance. And then I came out walking out of Ulta. It's like, man, I ain't going to buy any more designers. I'm just gonna buy the inspos. Like the only designers I would like straight up cop is the Blue de Chanel exclusive. But everything else, because man, when I was at that fragrance store and then exclusive, man, these clones they really they did step up the game. The quality is there. So if I were to buy like the expensive stuff, it would have to be the niches, maybe the LVs, like the upper tier designers,
Private lines.
the private lines, yes. But like when I'm looking at the prices over here like, at Ulta, like 135, and I'm like,
I know, like some of those
man, I
YSL,
can,
MySL, like the myselfs and stuff like that. So when you start going to the Le Parfum and the Absolutes, they start getting into like the 170, 180 range. I'm like, bro,
yeah,
for a designer,
yeah. So
you're
I'm
like,
like,
shit, man. I'm like,
yeah.
yo,
I was like,
discounter, man. Just like if you're gonna
yeah,
get, it, I was like, let me go find out a discount. I'm not gonna
yeah,
buy it over there.
right. That's
You find out
true.
a discounter for $80. You're like, oh
There you
shoot,
go. Yeah,
shoot. What
that's
you
a
call it?
win.
Sells designers, trendsetters. Go to
Yeah.
trendsetters, buy them for
Oh,
like 80, $90.
there you go.
Yeah.
See, if you do still want to stick to designers, the OGs, yeah, I wouldn't buy anything at retail. Yeah, you just got to go to a discounter or go to the gray market, or you can go for the inspos, which inspos to me, I like what they're doing. You don't have to go, try to replicate what's already at a cheaper price. I mean, I like what some of these companies are doing. They're boosting, like what's already popular, or they're increasing the performance or the projection. I think these clone houses needs to keep on, to continue doing that. So, but yeah, that's my take.
I feel
Anything
the same.
else? Yeah. Anything else on the influencer driven market?
I use them mainly just for entertainment purposes. Like you said, just there's so many of them out there. You don't know what their agendas are. Just take it for a grain of salt. If there's something that intrigues your mind or that interests you, go see if you can find a bottle of it. Um, like take a sniff and base your own opinion off of that.
There you go.
Whatever they
Yeah.
say is not the gospel. So just take it as a means of entertainment. I just watch it
There you go.
just like to have something to watch. It's not like I don't believe everything they say.
Yeah.
It may be true, it may not, but it's just like it's entertainment.
Yeah.
It's all for clicks.
Yeah. All right, man. Last but not least, but we are going over the top fragrance rolls for the holiday gatherings. This one I brought because like last weekend I went to the party. I oversplashed too on that BDK. I'm like, man, I won't make them smell me like they smelled me last night, on the
You're like, I'm
Thanksgiving
going two
Eve.
for two.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go for 2 for 2. I could have sworn I did, but they probably smell me, but not enough to like say what's up, But then again, well, for all the people that wants to do the compliment getters, you got to really kind of dress the part. Like the fragrances are the cherry on top, right? You got to complete that. That's not gonna carry your whole vibe. It's not gonna carry your whole swag. You gotta look the part. You gotta be clean. You gotta look clean. You gotta be fresh. Your vibe, your mentality.
You gotta have that aura walking
The
in, and
aura,
then that's
yeah,
you just that's gonna, like you said, that's gonna be the cherry on top, and that's
yeah.
just gonna like put
Right. It's the enhancer, right? That's not the one that's gonna like carry you and stuff. There's other
yeah.
things that you need to work on yourself. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like if you're wearing like baggy ass like cargo shorts and a t-shirt from Hot Topic, but you're wearing Aventus Absolue, you're not getting no pussy.
yeah, yeah. Come on,
It's
man.
just being real.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get it. All right, we ready?
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right, all right. So number 5. Well, I'm just not ranking. All right, first one, Office Party. This one is the fresh, polished, safe, professional, respectful. Dad, what you got for the Office Party?
Office Party. I think this one was this fragrance was like the first thing that came to mind. I just brought it up like 30 seconds ago, so it's bam, Aventus
Ooh.
Absolue.
Okay, okay,
Um,
okay.
it has the usual Aventus DNA, but it's a little bit darker, more smokier, more spicier. So wearing these at like these corporate events, all these kind of gatherings, like they'll notice you, but you're not gonna overpower nobody or stand out. But when you're in that circle, you will smell good, and you will be remembered.
There you
I
go.
love
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
We need to do the comparison of the Club de Nuit maybe on the next show.
Didn't we do the video where it was like this one, and then what was the
Yeah,
limited edition
the Supremacy. Yeah,
Supremacy?
but the other one is supposedly more closer, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Okay, family gatherings. This is the warm, cozy, approachable with your niece and nephews, Lolos and Lolas. I mean, that's grandparents for those that don't know. It's inviting but not overpowering. That kind of vibe. So for the family gatherings, what do you got, Dan?
For the family gatherings, I wanted to stick with like just the gourmand theme. I could have used Angel Share, but I already used that on the last episode. Um, Honorable mention is Altair. I don't know if I ever talked that. I forgot if I ever talked that on previous episodes. We did do a smell comparison about Altair. So, if you haven't seen that, you can check one of our past videos on that. But I want to shine light on this one particular fragrance from Zerzhov. It's from the Casa Marati line, and it's called Italica. So it's very gourmand,
Okay.
and it's more of an almondy type scent.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you smell it, it's like gives me like Nutella almond
Chestnut
vibe.
roasting on
On
an
an open
open
fire,
fire. Yes.
nothing in your name. That kind of shit. Yeah, so look at this bougie shit, got all tassels and shit,
Yeah.
man. It smells good. I remember I had the like 30 mil of this, and I sold it because I wanted the 100 mil.
Okay.
I
Did
wait.
get the little bottle, I think, right? Or was
Yeah, I
that
had the
so?
little small one of this. I ended up
Yeah.
not selling it. I think I just gave it to my mom
Okay.
because she likes when she just gets free shit. So I was like, here
Yeah.
you go, mom.
Man, so
Yeah,
it's
I love this one.
almondy,
Very almondy, but it's funny. It's like I
Nutella.
think
Wow, that's my love
yeah, you
Nutella.
need. It smells so good, and then it's funny. Like sometimes, depending on how new the bottle is, sometimes I get a hint. I don't know if it's just me, but I get like a hint of like red Kool-Aid in the back, but it's mainly almond.
Man. How's the performance?
I think the performance is pretty solid. You can get a good 5, 6 on
Okay.
those,
Okay.
just because it's just a very deep scented fragrance, very
Yeah.
gourmand. Let me check if there's anything else on there
That
besides.
really, yeah, I feel like it really hit all the boxes for the family gathering, the warm, cozy, approachable, sweet gourmand, vanilla ambers. So
Yeah, vanilla, amber, woody.
yes.
I got that sweet that had the fruity, so that's probably what I was talking about with the freaking red Kool-Aid and all that, the caramel.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay,
the
okay.
toffee, sandalwood milk. They got milk as a.
Mm.
It smells like you smell this. You better drink your lactate. And just poop on yourself. Got some musk on it. Got all that. Yeah.
Gotta try that one, man. All right.
Try that like next, like make a little decant. And then
Yeah.
next time you have like another
so
family
many.
outing,
Okay.
just spray that and you're like, damn, man, you smell like a Biscoff cookie or something.
Yeah, let me eat you up. Nom nom nom.
Yeah. I'm like this right here. But then you're at a family party, so now you'd be like,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah, I know, yeah. It's like your cousin.
Tito, stay away.
Your third
Nick,
cousin.
get off me, get off me.
All right. Friends holiday hangout. You know, this is like the friendsgiving. You know, this is the fun, playful, social. You know, this should be a energetic. It should be mass appealing. Great for games. You know, when you guys are playing great games, drinking, casual vibes.
I have something for that. And then when you said like casual outing, socials, so I was like something to hang out with friends, but at the same time, like you're hanging out with friends, but there might be some friends that you want to be more friends with than whatever. So you might want to spray this also just so you might get some attention.
Pro
My
tip.
boy Miggy wore this to his work event. It wasn't nothing formal. It was more like them all meeting at like a bar or something, but
Yeah.
he had to pull out ATH hard candy elixir. If you know, you
Bro.
know. And from what he told me, he knew.
Hey. Oh
So I
my
would say,
God.
I think we had this conversation,
Yes.
Clint. Like this is
Yes.
1A, 1B to your Notorious.
But that pick right there, Dan, it is the fun, playful. That is perfect for social. I believe it's mass appealing. It is energetic. You had a broken bottle of that on the kitchen, and that just set me off. I was like, oh shit, like I gotta get that. And then the Notorious is. You're saying the Notorious has a better or like more performance, or are they like
It projects more.
okay? But man,
Yeah, because
I need.
I wish I was with Miggy when we went out or when he went to that party last night, because he said because he's a nurse.
Oh,
So you know he is the ratio works in his favor.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. Well, let's just say I was like, I need to go back and get into an office job or something with a lot that's very female based. I need to go be a bank teller or something.
Yeah. Hey, Biggie, man, that was a good choice for that situation.
He was it was funny because I think in our group chat he was asking, he was like, should I wear hard candy elixir? Should I wear Aventus Absolute? I'm like, what's the part? It was like me and my bunch of coworkers. I was like, oh, all the nurses, huh? I was like this. And I was like, Migs, you're going to the bar, a lot of drinks are gonna be taken. And when you're wearing this, we'll find out who's a fan of the Migs. Oh, we're gonna call you Stefan Migs. Looking for your Bacardi B.
I was thinking make like the jets, like the fighter jets.
Yeah.
Top Gun. The Top Gun Maverick. Man, yeah, I gotta get my hands on that.
Speaking of Maverick, HTH does make a fragrance called Maverick. I don't know what it smells like though. We have to look that one up next time.
Man, one of the top influencers out there got paid, but now he's making his own product, man, and it's
one of the best in the house. It's one of the best houses out there.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to, if you're going out to an outing or you're going on a date and you need something to close the deal.
Yeah. This is a closer.
Like no cap. This is what you need.
Yeah, man. Facts. All right. Hey, you're transitioning from that. You know, it's midnight mass, church time, a religious event. Yeah, with something solemn, I guess. Elegant, gentle, respectful.
That transition is so funny. We were talking about, man, if you're trying to clap some cheeks tonight, this is what the fuck you're gonna wear.
The next morning, you better kneel on that pew.
Yeah, kneel on that pew and repent, testify.
Oh man, yeah. So that you got anything that follows up with that? Something that presents without projecting heavy.
Yes, so for that, if you're trying to just be pure and smell clean and very like musky and all that kind of stuff, I would wear this. It's very oh you say Arabian Oud Nobles.
And yeah,
Yeah,
that
this is the
look
one I
like
told you this is the one I wore. I remember I was like, I wore that to the Rockets game and
yeah,
then I got all the
yes,
compliments. Yeah.
bro.
It smells so damn good.
That does look like a grail.
I still, man, I think low key, this is my favorite from their house. This is a good daily, and you can wear this to church, and it's not offensive. Just
Yeah.
clean woodsy, musky, all that.
Jeez.
You smell? Oh yeah, we
Okay,
smelled this
yeah,
at the Arabian
yeah,
Nude
yeah.
store. But I make you a little
Man,
decant so
I
you
wonder
can
if like if you go to a mosque, it'd be cool with that too.
Salaikum salam.
Yeah. Man, good pick on that one. Good pick on that one. Yeah. All right. Last but not least, it is the big holiday dinner. It has to be balanced, sweet, compliment ready, strong enough to last a night, never offensive. What you got?
Something we all are big fans of. You've been talking about this today, which put a smile on my face. So I had to mention this and use this as for that particular scenario. So if we're at the family gatherings and all of that, the special dinners, boom.
Woo! Yeah, man.
It's like we didn't even plan this. I
Yeah.
read the list.
Wow.
I was like, this
Yeah.
is the first thing that came to mind. And then you brought this up, and I
Man.
was like, okay.
Man.
Yeah, you're gonna smell
Yeah.
good, and this stays
Yeah.
on you for a while.
Man.
If you haven't
Yes.
smelled this, do it. They're everywhere
Yeah.
now. Macy's,
Yeah.
Dillard's, what's that? Sephora, name it. You can smell it over
Yeah.
there.
The only cons to that is the price. I think at 275. But man, like
Man, you can get the smaller one. You don't need to
yeah,
get the 100 ml. I think they got the 50s. I forgot. It's probably like 225. I forgot what it is, but
yeah.
I feel
But
like this is a heavy hitter
it's a heavy hitter.
that you need in your collection. I
Um,
would say though, there's some folks that already have the Parfum edition. I feel like if you already have the Parfum, you don't really need to go this route. But if you don't have anything from the Bleu de Chanel line and you're trying to figure out if you want to go L'Exclusif or Parfum, live a little and get this one.
yeah. Now we're all good for value and things like that, but to me, like if we're just talking about value, to me that's yeah, I would have to like I have a decanter that once that decant's gone, I'm going for that, and I mean, hopefully it'll still be around. Hope they don't discontinue. Yeah. So me talking about that, I might have to get that soon. I don't hear too much about like there are inspos that you can do that you can get, but I don't think there is an inspo with the exclusive version of it. But these are one of the few things that like I think it's worth getting. Like imagination. I mean, I have the dupe, the Marwa, but I mean, I would say, if you had the funds, imagination is worth getting. Yeah. So those are the one of the few that I think is worth getting the OG.
Yeah, and I was like, if you're weary about getting an imagination, I was like, if you're dropping fucking like two, three, $400 on some freaking resale sneakers, just get a pair of just get some imagination, man. At least I feel you'll appreciate it more than getting some kicks and stuff.
Oh yeah. Woo. Man, but there you have it. That is the holiday fragrance. Yeah, man. Okay, so let me tell this one. This one's projecting this whole time. It's been hovering when we're talking. It is getting woody. What I would like to say, it's kind of like old school type perfume. So I feel like the jury's still out because we are in the cold months right now. I really want to try this when it gets hot. Right now, I won't say splash.
Incomplete.
It's incomplete. I won't say trash, but splash. Yeah. So
You know what? We'll circle back when we have like 80,000 subscribers, and then we can reference this past video, and then
there you go.
we can get your opinion on it and see how it is. We can
Yes.
re-review that fragrance.
Sounds good. All right, Splashwell. What's your take on the dry down?
So on the dry down, I do smell the Tigar, or the Tigar scent of it. Gives me a little bit more citrus, like a little lemon on it. I don't know if it was on there, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit lemon on it. But I feel like it's also a little bit more earthier, which gives it a little bit more uniqueness. It
Yeah.
does give you that vibrato, Tigar DNA, a little bit more
Okay.
darker.
Yeah.
So actually, I would splash this. I'll
Okay.
keep this in my rotation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this is like the I feel this is more of a fall winter Tigar.
Oh, okay. There you
Yeah.
go.
Sort of makes
Because
sense because the color of the bottle too.
I like what you're saying. Like, you have those DNAs, but on top of that, you had like with those earthy elements to it. So that sounds like a good combination, as like it feels like it's grounded, and you said it's the winter version of Tigar.
This is my winter soldier. This is my Bucky right here.
Buck. All right, Matt. Anything you want to add till we wrap this up?
No, that's pretty much it. I'm like, this is what episode was this? Like 5?
5. This is episode 5. Yeah, man.
Like we're still going strong. I'm enjoying this just as much as you are, and yeah,
Yes.
I'm curious to see how next week's episode is gonna be. More new pickups, more
Yes.
new splash or trash, and
We gotta go from there. Yeah.
yeah, and like guys, like we got the FragZaddy pages up and all that. Leave some if you know what you want. If you want, leave some comments on our post. Leave some questions, and we can answer those.
Yes. We actually on our YouTube we got people commenting on some stuff.
Yeah. Like if
So.
you have any questions or just hot takes, or if you want us to like address whatever's on your mind, put it on the comments and we'll talk about it. We'd like to hear from you guys.
That being said, man, we'll see you next week. We out. Peace.
Later.
All right.